Hello everyone. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the iOS Sorted app after the onboarding process. We'll be giving you guys a quick introduction on Sorted and the basics of what it can do. We'll be going through the preloaded to-do items which are meant to get you guys familiarized with Sorted. So let's go through these 7 items and some tooltips you will see as you use the app for the very first time. The first thing that we'll take a look at is a tooltip on the bottom left. It says tap to switch between schedule and list mode. We're currently in the schedule mode when we first load in, and to go to the list mode, you just tap on the left bottom button and it'll bring you to a list of all of your lists. And you can go ahead and tap on inbox to see what items you have in that list. And to tap out, you just tap on the top left corner to close the list and tap back on the bottom left to go back out to schedule mode. So let's go through these 7 items. The first item is pull down to create. And this is quite simple. What you do is you pull down on the screen and then you release and it'll allow you to create a new task. So we're just going to go ahead and create new task here. Once we're done, you tap out and it'll create the item for you. The second item, it says tap text to edit. And that's simply tapping on the text and it'll allow you to edit. So we can say we've edited this task. And once we're satisfied with it, you tap out and it'll save to that task item. The third item says tap left side to select, and that's simply just selecting. And when you tap and select for the first time, you'll see this tooltip pop up. It says scroll to change time by 5 minutes and scroll along the left edge to increment by hours. So what we're going to do is tap to dismiss this, and we're going to show you how it works by continuing with our next point. It says here, scroll time ruler to set time, try with many reminders selected. So we're just going to go ahead and select all of these reminders that we've gone through and the new task that we've made. To use the time ruler, what you do is normal scroll, which is just along the screen. You'll see that it increments by 5 minutes. We're just going to go ahead and set it over to 8 a.m. To use the left edge scroll to increment by hours, you actually use the edge of the screen and it'll scroll and increment by 1 hour. We're just going to go ahead and set this at 12 p.m. all these tasks. Then to deselect tasks, you either tap on an area which is empty like you see here, or you tap on the bottom left. So we can go ahead and tap on the bottom left and it'll deselect all the tasks. So let's move on to the very next point. Tap bottom bar to show and hide the calendar. So what this means is the bottom, tapping the date here, it will open up the calendar. And you'll see that the dates, and you can go ahead and switch between different dates. Today is the 26th, and you can tap back on the 26th to go back to the present day. Or if you're on another date, and you tap and hold the date on the toolbar, it'll bring you back to the present day. Next, we have do reminders will show the bell icon on the left and will carry over to the next day. So you'll see here there are 3 bell icons on the top 3 items. What this means is these items are actually due and that you should have already completed them or should be doing them now. If you do not complete them, mark them as complete or delete them from the to-do list, what will happen is it will show up on the very next day with the bell icon on the top of the list. This way you can't avoid not doing something that you originally planned to. So let's go back to today. And lastly, we actually have tap the question mark at the bottom right for more tips and tricks. And so this is actually referring to the button at the bottom right corner. And if you tap on it, it'll open up the tips and tricks section, which is our tutorial section. And you can see here, it's just a list of tutorial items. And these are all very short video clips, 5 to 10 seconds long. Let's take a look at one, adding reminders, the first one. What you'll see here is a video that's played on loop that'll show you how to add reminders. And at the bottom, there'll be a description of the video of what it's doing. And if you miss it the first time, don't worry. Like I said, it's on loop, so it'll do it repeatedly until you understand. And once you understand, you just simply tap on the screen and it'll load out. And then you can go ahead and proceed with other tutorial items. We recommend that for new users of Sorted to go through this tutorial list and go through each video. It will only take you about 5 minutes to go through them, and this way you can get a better understanding of what Sorted is about and the power it has. Alright, let's go back out. And with that, that will conclude today's introduction video on Sorted. We hope you enjoyed, and we'll be coming out with more videos very soon. Cheers.